Hello peeps, how you doing? Me again. Where am I? Przemysl, spelt P-R-Z-E-M-Y-S-L and pronounced Przemysl. It's a Polish thing. It's a humanitarian aid centre near the Ukraine border. I was going to film this to that side, but we've got another hailstorm. Second one today. This one seems a little bit more persistent. This was a Tesco's. They emptied it and have filled it for the refugees. Got a continuous turnover. Buses coming in every hour or so from the station and from the border. They try to process them through here in about 18 hours. That's a Swiss coach there loading. There's two of them. Coach went off to Barcelona this morning, run by a UK charity. Hired the coach to take people to Barcelona because Boris, you're an embarrassment. Yeah. We got here yesterday. Ian and I got delayed in about 6 hours up the road. I won't try and pronounce the name of that town. Ian was picking up a minibus, and they I'll let you watch what's going on while I waffle on. And they were late. First he said 4 o'clock, and then 6 o'clock, and then 9 o'clock we got away at night. Did a foolish thing, drove through the night, but it was alright, the roads were empty. Slept well the next night. Aileen and Paul came on and did some sterling work setting up some people for us to help, and found a local charity where we delivered all the stuff that you so kindly donated. This is the main centre for this town, but bureaucracy is starting to take over. We have to wait 5 days for clearance before we can be used as drivers, so we're doing a bit of freelance. We're going to go over to the other charity, the little charity, later today. It's Easter Sunday, there's still people arriving, but the local town's kind of closed down. I don't know. But so we're sitting here not doing a lot at the moment. There's kitchens here, free kitchens, coffee. There's even a vegan kitchen, but I don't think he's opening today. Food for all, people like that are here. Some lovely charities, people from all over. I've met Americans, Canadians, lots of European nations, every nationality vehicles in the car park, quite a few Brit vehicles, lots of Brit charities coming out, which is good. But I gave a lift to a Ukrainian girl from here yesterday, in her 20s, early 20s I would have thought, with her younger brother, up to the one of the churches in town, where she's sleeping on the floor whilst we wait for Whitehall to tick some boxes. She's been paired with a family in Bristol, but of course any other nation should be on a plane or a bus by now, but she'll be spending the next 3 weeks sleeping on the floor in a church. Westminster, you are surely lacking. No poem today, no stories of daring do, just a quick update. We got here safe, we delivered the stuff you kindly donated. We will ferry a few people around here just to get used to the area, and then see what else happens. This little charity up the road that Aileen and Paul found is just she works for the local forestry, the National Forestry, and is using some of their facilities to accommodate people. She can't feed many, but she gets them down here to feed, or people bring food in, and she's her stores were just about empty when we arrived. They are now nicely filled up a bit. 2 ton of gear I think we've brought down. So I'm going to get this girl who's going to Bristol. I'll get hold of her phone number, and anybody in Bristol, I mean she's paired with a family, but going to need a whole new set of friends. Yeah, seen some really heartbreaking things getting off coaches and walking into the centre. You can see a kind of relief in their eyes. We're not allowed in as drivers, we're not allowed actually in that building. You have to have a different colour. We have armbands, we've all got an armband. I've got an armband, but I can't drive for 5 days. I can't drive for this organisation for 5 days, but this is the safest place to park. There's police here, there's US military here, but they've come looking like volunteers actually. They're dressed in uniform, but they're in the aid. They're all registered and they're all inside helping people. Like I say, I've met many nationalities. Weather's turned cold. We've got a cold snap going through. Should be clear in a couple of days, then it starts warming up again. But it rained a bit. We just had another hailstorm. That's like a bit of a culture shock, but there you go. I was talking to the American guy at the kitchens over there serving food. He says it doesn't snow where I come from. Yeah, they try to clear people through here in about 18 hours. Unless you're a Brit, of course, then you've got to find a floor to sleep on. Then there is lots of people in the town here taking people in as well. And we've been told, and we will, if we just go over the border and pick people up, take them where they want to go, or go to the railway station and they come off the trains. There's lots of minibuses hanging around there taking people. And going to start doing a bit of that. But apart from that, folks, I'm well. Really sad to see Paul and Aileen go. Lovely couple. Did really well. Ian sat in the minibus there, googling. Can you see Ian sat in the minibus there, googling or whatever, doing his blog. I made some notes, but I've completely gone off track. But that's all I'm going to say today. No poem. I've got a couple I'm writing, but couldn't focus them. But apart from that, I'm well. Hope you are. Happy travels, enjoying the Christian festivities. Yeah, isn't that? Yeah, no, I won't go into that because I've got some good friends that are Christians. But anyway, but yeah, just a quick update. All's well with me, and I'll post again in a few days. I was going to do one midweek, but it was kind of driving, doing stuff. It's funny, the road from Germany to, it's not Warsaw, it's south of Warsaw, but it, can't remember the name of the city, was 2 lanes in each direction but no hard shoulder, and every fender bender caused a 2-hour delay, and they do drive rather fast. But the road from there to here was pretty new, with hard shoulder, but some really, I think the guy that paints the yellow lines through the roadworks is the apprentice. Paul and Aileen came down during the daytime and they were stuck for about, I think they spent almost more time stationary than they did driving. Ian and Ian came through the night. We left there 9 o'clock, got here for 5. No traffic, just cruised along. But I am going to need a new set of front tyres. I've still got the snow tyres on, and long hard motorway does wear the front tyres a little bit, the back ones are alright, but my front ones are starting to tow. So I might have to pick up a set of tyres. They're not too expensive. Pair of front tyres. But Bill's been doing well. I think she likes just sitting there she gets a bit thirsty. When we were coming through during the night, I was trying to, I pushed it a bit, 65, and you can see the fuel gauge is moving just as fast as the speedo in the other direction. But fuel's not too expensive. It's about €1.20 here. And if I sit at 55, then it's not so bad at all. But I burnt a tank that driving through that night. Went for a tank. Yeah, got all the boxes off. I unloaded the van yesterday, and I'm sure Bill went, whew. And when I pulled out of where we would unload it was like driving a sports car. But all the boxes have gone off the roof. I've kept hold of one box, and I've got that on the back for people's luggage. I've still got room on the roof, of course, and I've got straps on the roof. Got my space back. Still a bit of stuff to put away, but got my space back. Got Bill's back to almost being Bill again, and I'm back being me again. I'll update you. Stay well, stay safe, happy travels. Click.